Hey guys, I got the family here with me today. Olivia's probably getting ready to come down and disrupt the whole process, just so you know. So I got a Spotify playlist I will list in the YouTube description, so hopefully we don't have any trouble. I also give you guys a link to my OneDrive, and that I update weekly, and you guys can also, whatever videos I have saved on my computer, I put in a folder for you guys, and you can always access that stuff. So sweats until I get warmed up, and then I'll slowly peel down to something a little bit more comfortable, but it's cold in my basement. So all right, my goal is going to be handstands. I'd like to get back to my handstands. So, but we are going to do some mobility exercises first, because I don't want to go straight into this warm up without warming up my joints and hips and things like that, which for my kids, you guys are probably fine. For my adults, you guys are going to want to do some mobility first. So Mr. Evans is the ugly stepchild that has been kicked off to the side. He's more than welcome to move in if he wants to, but he's over there doing it with me too, okay? So I'm going to start this music. Follow along with me, okay, guys? We have to do warm-ups before the warm-up. This is my pre-warm-up warm-up. Here we go. So I'm going to go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so your mat is that way so you can face me, or you can just turn your mat and do it with me. He doesn't know how to do these pre-warm-up warm-ups yet, okay, guys? All right, so I'm just going to do a little bit of side to side. I usually hold these for about 6 to 8, sometimes 10, and I'm going to do one on each side. I'm going to bend my knee and twist. I've already done a few of those, so we're going to skip that, and you guys can do it on your own. I'm going to bring my feet in a little bit, and I'm going to sit and squat, pushing the knees out, the chest up, and then I'm going to straighten the legs, and that's 1. I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to straighten, that's 2. I'm going to go back down and straighten, 3. You can always do as many of these as you like. 4. I'm only going to do 5 because of time constraints. And that's 5 right there, okay? So now I'm going to roll it up from there, and I'm going to do some shoulder rotations. I'm going to rotate up and down and back. Rolling down and back. That's 2, 3, pushing my shoulder blades down. 4, we're going to do a lot of shoulder stuff. 5, and 5 is good for now. I'm going to go ahead and turn sideways. You want to go to the back of your mat and face me? There you go. I'm going to walk out to a plank position. Here she comes, y'all. All right, we're going to walk it out. Watch out, hun bun. I'm going to walk it out right here. Downward dog. And you can do it next to daddy. Go back to plank position right here. I'm going to go downward dog again. Pushing through the shoulders and back down to flat back plank. Squeezing up. We're going to work on hollowing out. So you can see I'm not fully flat. I'm pushing up to hollow out and pulling my navel in. And back to downward dog. And back to plank. Downward dog. And back to plank. I'm going to bring my left foot up. Right here. I'm going to drop the back knee. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to reach. And now I'm going to hands down, straighten the front leg. Can you go next to daddy, sweetheart, so they can see mommy? That's 1. I'm going to push forward again. Okay. Ready? And push back. And then we're going to straighten the front leg. What? That's 2.
What's this?
No. Okay. I need you to move. I need you to go on the pink mat. Come right across from mommy. Ready? And reach. And then down. And push back, that's 3. Oh, now I can see you, Olivia. And push back, that's 4. I'm going to do it one more time. And that's 5. Good, and now I'm going to reach. I'm still pulling my hips under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to reach across, 1, and I'm pulling my elbow back, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I usually do about 10 of those. I'm going to put my hands back down. I'm going to lift my back heel up, okay, and from here, I'm going to try to touch my elbow and reach, 1, elbow and reach, 2, elbow reach, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to take it back to plank. I'm going to squeeze this back, hold, and down dog, 1, down dog, 2, down dog, 3, squeeze your navel and your glutes, and heels back for 4, and pushing all the way through 5, and bringing the other leg up, knee down, and reach, and down, and hip creases back, 1, and reach, and hip creases back, 2, and ready, 3, hips forward, 4, hips forward, and 5. Ready? We go back to plank position. Oh, I'm sorry, knee down and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down to plank. And right here. And heels back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. And 5. Look, my heels are almost down, you guys. I'm going to bring both knees down this time. Square up my hips, square up my hands under my shoulders, and I'm going to fire hydrant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to circle rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. Up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do not like to skip those. Knees the width of my mat. Big toes together. Reaching and extended child's pose. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up to plank. And inchworms. Walk it back. Roll it up. Reach. And walk it out. That's 1. Take it back. Reach. That's 2. That's it, Olivia. How many is this? That's it. Plank. How many is that, Olivia? That's it, girl. And we're going to do one more, Olivia. Ready?
5.
Whoa. Good, all right. Take your wrists back and forth. Good. Circles. And circle both ways. Good. I'm going to pull my fingertips back, arms down, and switch. I'm going to bring my fingertips in. And I'm going to do it again on this side. Good. I'm going to shake that out. Good. We already did some circles in the shoulders. You do a couple more. And forward. Good. And shrug. Okay, there we go. Shake it out. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, I can move it. She's fine. All right, now, go ahead. We got to do the warm-up, the actual warm-up. Yes, it's fine. You got it. I just can't live record with her. Yeah, all right. All right, guys, here we go. So now we're going to get into this warm-up. As soon as I find my notebook. Thanks, hon. Thank goodness for Olivia. All right, so we're going to do 100. We're going to do 100 series progression. All right, we're going to take it down to mountain climbers. Just for shoulder strengthening. It's Olivia's favorite. Here we go. Ready? Bring one foot in and one foot back. And we're only going to count 1 foot. Okay, ready and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're going to go to our plank hold shoulder push. So what I'm trying to do is round out. Okay, we're trying to work on hollowing. All right. So here we go. I'm going to have a nice plank. And now I'm going to push my shoulders up. 1. Let my chest dip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to go to donkey lifts. We're going to do these every third exercise. So you can kind of kick your feet up, whatever kind of momentum you need. But I want to try to do these with control. Good, Olivia. So what I'm going to do is scoot over just a little bit, hon. I got my room. So I want to try to have control when I do this. And I want to try to lift my feet. 1. I want to try to get a little bit higher. But I'm going to do what I can do, okay? Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really what I want is my head to be in the middle of my hands and my shoulders and hands in line. Use your fingertips like your toes. Use the full maximum range of your hands. All right, now we're going to go into 10 hollow lifts. So what I want to do is I'm going to make that really strong handstand position with my hands flat and my toes pointed. And I don't want to have any gap. I don't want to arch up. Right here, I want to squeeze and hold. So I want to hollow out my body, and I'm going to squeeze right in the middle, okay? Ready? Arms nice and strong, hands flat. Ready, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it pretty. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 hip lifts. Okay, so I'm going to grab my chair for this. And what I want to do is make sure, there we go, so Mr. Evans can go on the other side, that my heels are on the chair, but I can fully extend my legs because I want to lift all the way to my shoulders. So watch this. Mr. Evans, would you lift my body up for me? So we want to be strong enough to make it where I can take my body and fully lift. Ready? Up. You see I'm not sagging, so lift my legs again. You can see that I'm not just lifting my legs, and now he has to lift my butt up. I'm like a plank, and he can hold me up on my shoulders. So that's what we're trying to do, is lift our hips all the way up, okay? Ready? And lifting all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So now we do our 10 donkey lifts. Okay, so right here. Ready? Oh, I lost my hair tie. Here we go. All right, ready? And we're gonna get, I don't want my feet too far back. I have to lift my head and I have to lift my shoulders over my hands. Ready, so lifting. 1. No, Olivia, step back, thanks, hon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so now I'm gonna do my down dog push-ups, okay? So we're gonna go to a good downward dog. Remember to spread your fingers out. Use them like your toes, full base in the hands. We're gonna kick it back to a downward dog. I want my hips back and weight over my shoulders and my crown of my head. I'm gonna try to touch towards, I'm actually gonna try to touch the floor really lightly, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we did, now we're gonna do our 90-degree leg lifts. So I'm gonna use my chair. I'm gonna turn the back of my chair this way in case my feet have to hang off the edge. There we go. And I'm going to, I want to try to be a good 90 degrees on my body and lift your leg. Okay, so I could probably walk it out a little bit more to really strengthen my shoulders. So right here, okay? Ready? And now we're gonna lift. 1, 2, pushing through the tops of your feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Your next progression on that would actually be from the wall. Okay, so now we're going to do our donkey lifts, donkey kick lifts. And so instead of just kicking, I want you to try to lift and hold that position for a second. Can you do it? Because I'm not quite as strong in that area. So we hold. Can you just keep your legs bent for a second? And he does it nice and controlled. And sometimes he goes over because he can't do a handstand. So you want to try to get a little bit of hold in the middle without going over, okay? So go ahead, we're gonna do 10 of those. And then we're gonna do, I'll show you a couple variations of the last exercise. And then I'm gonna go do my first class, okay? So here we go. And I'm gonna rock this up. Ready? Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see I'm not looking up at Mr. Evans. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So now I'm going to do leg rocks. And I'll give you a variation of these if you need them, okay? So I actually can do mine from a standing position. Here you go, hon, watch out. And I'm gonna lift one leg, and I'm gonna keep my legs straight. This is the thing that's really important. And I'm gonna rock up. Can you scoot back just a little bit? Thanks. I'm gonna rock up on one leg. So I'm gonna lift. I'm only lifting one side. I'm not trying to take both feet up, okay? So lift. You can do yours that way if you want. I'm gonna do 10 on each leg. That's 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to give you the variation for the next 5. If you're not feeling comfortable enough there yet, I'm going to use my chair, and all I'm going to do is lift 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that would be your variation. And I'm going to do the other leg, which I'm terrible at, just so you know, but I'm going to try it anyway. I only do handstands and cartwheels on one side.
Okay, you got to watch out.
1, 2, now my favorite side. 3, do you have one side you like better than the other? 4, and 5. So, your variation on this is going to be, if you're more advanced, it's going to be a wall walk. Do you think you can turn that towards the wall for me? Will it go that far? So my wall walk is going to be, let's see, I'm going to put my hands down, not too far from the wall, and I'm going to start walking my feet up and hauling out my body. And I might not be able to walk my hands back yet, so this is the first variation of the wall walk, that if you're feeling comfortable with the leg lift, so you can also do 10 of these and come down and come up. Once you're comfortable there, here, I'm gonna sit this down a second. You can start going to the leg, hands close to the wall, and you can start kicking up to the handstand. I'm a little nervous in my house.
Damage our fine wood panel.
Until I get comfortable enough to bring it all the way up and hold. And then start bringing your feet off the wall and see how long you can hold it from there. Boom, let's get to these handstands. Ask your parents, only do the first variations if you are not allowed or not skilled enough yet. Peace out.